What's up guys, Christian here, and today I'm bringing you my best low-level rushing setup. We're going to go into create a class and build our loadout. Now, as you see here, the first option in our class setup is our combat rig. The combat rig is essentially your specialist, just like in Black Ops 3. You can hover over them and see which one you like, but since we're setting up a rushing class, I'll just go ahead and tell you my preference. Although the description of Synaptic feels like it's the best for rushing, it's actually not. I run Warfighter specifically for its payloads and traits. If you look at Warfighter's payload, you have Claw, Combat Focus, and Overdrive. I personally hate using special weapons, so either Overdrive or Combat Focus will work. I love Combat Focus because when I know I'm near the enemy team, I just turn it on and wreak havoc. For the trait, the obvious choice would be Ping. Ping is tremendously useful. When you kill an enemy, the minimap blinks a radius that shows nearby enemies. This means that you can just chain kills. You can literally kill one person and find out where the whole enemy team is. Rinse and repeat. Let's move on to the weapons and perks. For our weapon, we want to choose the Karma. This gun is a beast. It's a monster. You want to accompany it with a pistol. Personally, I love semi-automatic pistols, so I choose the EMC. For your grenade, choose the cluster grenade. You'll need it when you want to check corners. Now, for the attachments, when I rush, I love to aim, so quick draw is one of the best attachments for me. Extended mags will make this gun 3 times better. Without it, you'll have to worry about reloading, and reloading in close quarters means death. Now, for the secret recipe, the silencer, probably the most underrated attachment of all. Rushing with a silencer will make you a true assassin. The enemy team will not know where you came from, making it easier for you to demolish their team. I'll quickly go over the perks. For perk 1, you have 2 choices, Blind Eye or Dexterity. Blind Eye will make you undetectable to enemy equipment, but I love fast movement, so I choose Dexterity. For perk 2, you can choose Tac Resist for stun resistance or Momentum. As I've said, I love moving fast, and Momentum just fits my playstyle. For perk 3, there is only one perk that you should use for rushing, and that's Gung Ho. Moving on to the kill streaks. I haven't unlocked every kill streak yet, but I personally love using the UAV, Warden, and Thor. The Scarab and Scorcher are too underwhelming for my taste. I recorded some gameplay of me rushing on the first day of beta for you guys. I haven't played Call of Duty in months, but I did fairly decent. And I do have some vital tips for you guys that will make you a much better rusher. Tip number 1. Make sure you change your sensitivity to high or higher. This allows you to aim your gun at a much faster rate. Especially when you're rushing, you want the gun to aim really fast because you never know if an opponent is right beside you or not. Tip number 2. Know the spawns. I can't stress this enough. Especially if you're playing domination, make sure you know the spawns. This will make it easier for you to kill the opponents because you essentially will know where they are at all times. Tip number 3. Unlike Black Ops, Infinite Warfare's maps, at least for the beta, has a lot of corners. This makes it prime for rushing. In order to be a good rusher, you need to kill 1 or 2 people and then take cover. An enemy will always be nearby, so after killing one of their teammates, just take cover and repeat. Tip number 4. Make sure you tell yourself that it's possible to get a triple or even a quadra kill in Infinite Warfare. Unlike Black Ops, it was nearly impossible because of all the wall riding and boosting. Tip number 5. Always use grenades to check for corners you think enemies are in. This will either give you a hit mark or kill them. Tip number 6. When passing through a corridor, make sure you slide. Don't just run or walk, slide so that you won't die. Tip number 7. Check for dying teammates. It'll show your enemy's location. Also, make use of the ping trait. It's very useful. Last but not least, position well. Always know where you are in the map. For example, in domination, I usually don't capture the first flag. I usually rush the other team, and going 4-0 in the first 20 seconds of the game was not uncommon. Hopefully all of these tips will make you become a better rusher. And as always, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you guys.